Welcome back to another live stream by your host Jaye the Black. And I'm going to talk about a story that I actually tweeted about the other day. Apparently there are OnlyFans models still struggling. It's just not going to be that. There are a couple of different things, but this is going to be the main course. All right? This is going to be the main course of what I'm speaking about. But there's a number of things I want to get to. Shout out to everybody that's here. All right. All right. Shout out to the moderators and the members. Salute to y'all. All right. Let's see who's here early. Jaye, True, 25 Kids, Sydney, Douglas, Ace, Vern 85, Carly, John, Sovereign, Charm, Amaja, I'm Him, Real Jason, Charles, Jeremiah, Beautiful Mystery, Abby, Sarah was good. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. We gonna get into the topic, but there's some things I want to speak about first. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Shan? Death and Taxes, what's up? You know, I'm gonna say this real first before I get to the other stuff. You know, I've said this about, OnlyFans before it took off. There were a lot of women who, not a lot, but there are females who had an opportunity to make money on the platform, right? Because it was a direct way of people going from Instagram or wherever to OnlyFans, right? And there were women that were actually doing pretty good on there, right? But when it became a trend and you had Beyonce, singing about it in songs, and then it just became where you had all these blue check marks, all these females that are so-called successful, right? They live a lifestyle you don't, right? They're all signing up for it. That's when I knew, there's going to be a lot of hurt heifers on that platform. And not only that, I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to get into it. Let's see. But let's look at the files, because I got some files here. All right. It says everyone and their mom is on it. Right? Hopefully y'all can see it. Let's see. Sex workers fear targeting under Instagram's terms of service because apparently Instagram was going around deleting Instagram pages that had the OnlyFans link in their bio. I don't know if it was the direct link or it was the link tree. I use a link tree because I have a bunch of links to pages and stuff like that. But there are people who are now, there are Instagram models now utilizing Linktree and other link things in order to put the OnlyFans or fans only link in there, because Instagram was going around taking pages down because they don't want to be making OnlyFans money. Let's be real. Instagram made OnlyFans incredibly rich. They made OnlyFans a lot of money due to the promotion that was coming from Instagram. Now, Instagram tried to come out and say, well, wait a minute. That's not true. We're not deleting pages.
Shalom Jaye. What's good, brother? They can't manage money. That's why they need PMPS. They only do things to buy material objects.
Appreciate that, Ill Will. Shout out to you. And yeah, we gonna get into this, man. How you on OnlyFans selling yourself basically, and you're still struggling in these streets? How sway? But we have come to that point, ladies and gents. All right. So again, make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get the likes up. What's good, Darlene? Nix, Samurai Will, what's up? Ashe? They're literally selling themselves, and they still coming up short. And they still can't pay the bills. I gotta understand, a lot of these chicks live in New York. They live in California or in Chicago. Dallas, Texas, Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia. And they're trying to lease, very pricey places. They're trying to probably leasing expensive cars. Know they got kids, and they're trying to lead an expensive lifestyle, thinking that OnlyFans money is gonna last. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. So again, make sure y'all like the stream. We'll get into it. But I gotta say something first, man. Now, y'all know I did a video about Evander Kane, right? I did that video, okay? And I had some idiot, some lame, come to this channel, because I know I did the Evander Kane video on my Jaye the Black channel. This is my Jaye the Black Livestreams channel. They came here in the comment section because I shared the link to that video in the comment section like I normally do. He coming to this channel in my most recent live stream saying, "You're wrong, bruv. He's not broke, bruv." I think he said I had my facts wrong or something like that. And I had to correct him and say, no, your facts are wrong. This guy makes $2,000. He nets $2,000 a month, and and his expenses is $90,000 a month. And he's only made $52 million throughout his career. He doesn't plan on playing this upcoming NHL season, so that means he's not going to make no money. He owes $26 million. So that would tell me, bro, and also on top of that, he files for bankruptcy. Yeah, he ain't got it. He ain't got it. So what? He broke, bruv. Bruv, he broke, okay? If he can't wipe out that $26 million with a check, or at least 25% of it, 10% of it, 5% of it, leave me alone and stop trying to sound intelligent. Stop trying to sound intelligent, because you're not. All right? I know finances better than a lot of y'all. Okay? And a lot of you don't know nothing about finance. If you don't own any property, and if your expenses are way more than what you're bringing into the household, bro, you're broke. Okay? I can see if you making $200,000 a month and your expenses is $90,000 a month, you can pay that, no questions asked. But if you only netting $2,000 a month and your expenses is $90,000 a month, where that money coming from? A lot of you don't understand the basics of economics. That's why a lot of you are living paycheck to paycheck, and you're struggling out here because you don't know how to maximize the money that you do make. You're not saving it. You're not investing it. And that's why you angry and bitter out here trying to tell me about finances when you obviously don't know anything about finances.
What up, Jaye? Keep doing your thing, bruh. Last time I was here, a couple moderators was calling me a simp. Gerald. Tell him I said, hey.
Listen, appreciate that, Terry, but we can't be calling out moderators, man.
Oh, they think it's sweet. Uncle Sam is going to come calling. IRS want their bag and always get their bag. You can never get them off your neck.
Right. And this dude is a Canadian who owes the U.S. money. He maxing out the Black American Express cards. Once again, don't get no credit cards if you're not making them payments regularly. That's what anybody should tell y'all. See, I'm telling y'all, if you don't understand finances, don't tell me nothing. Okay? The only way I don't call somebody broke is if their expenses is way less than their monthly income. If your monthly income is like $2,000 and you owe $90,000 a month, you ain't got it. You ain't got it. And I'm sick of these so-called financial experts that want to run to the comment section and try to tell me about finances. That's why you're struggling. That's why you're struggling. if you and thing is this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna get to what I'm saying. I know y'all was like, well, Jane, we talking about the thoughts, but anyway, I just want to get this off my chest and say this. Listen, when you are looking at not making no money for this year, this calendar year, and your expenses are $90,000 a month, yeah, you gonna run to bankruptcy court because you ain't got it. So stop trying to tell me about finances. You know? Look at Jizbel. Jizbel, let me tell you something. We not only gonna go in on these Instagram OnlyFans models going broke. We gonna go in on you broke mentally females. Okay, that's what we gonna do, and we gonna get into it. All right. So make sure y'all like the stream. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? Now, when it comes to shout out to Jizbel. Jizbel, you like that name, Jizbel? How you say your name? Is it Jiz or is it Jazz but the I is silent? Oh man. Let's get into it, people. I've been clowning long enough. But I had to get the energy up, man. Now, I want to talk about this article that went viral. I posted about it on my page on Twitter. And a lot of times when it comes to these OnlyFans models, they were doing good at first. A lot of them were still doing good at first with the help of Instagram, right? Now, Instagram implemented some sneaky policies in order to take people's pages down if they were promoting the links, I guess bare links or even the hashtags, right? So that's why you would see these women get their pages taken out. They were out here flat out, they saying OnlyFans, go to OnlyFans. So they had to find creative ways to get people to go to OnlyFans, right? So we already starting to see the pushback from other platforms.
Please, Jay, fix their brains, LMAO.
All right. Reset that, man.
Having multiple streams of revenue is something most people don't understand, but they will. Try to tell a financially knowledgeable person about money.
Right. And you definitely do need to have multiple streams of income because these times are different. And because of the quarantine, the fact that people are having to find ways online to make money, it's a different atmosphere now. It's a more competitive atmosphere. And it's a very much so a competitive atmosphere for a lot of these women on social media. All right. They're out here having to basically market themselves. Maybe they did not want to do that. Maybe they didn't want to do that. But I want people to understand this. I have no issue with women signing up to be on OnlyFans because a lot of them don't use it just to sell themselves. They'll do it for other things, which we know. You know, I'm indifferent to OnlyFans. To me, if people want to support, it's just like with Patreon. It's just like with Patreon, right? If people like your content that you do wherever, they'll go and they'll sign up. Then you'll put up, content specifically for them on Patreon, which I'm going to do more of. I got some ideas. of stuff I'm put on there. Shout out to the people that have signed up, that have been rocking with me, you know, because you just can't put everything on YouTube. You know, you just can't. So with OnlyFans, you have, not only do you have regular, average, everyday people, because when you look at Patreon, you have a lot of people who make YouTube content who migrate over to Patreon, right? Who they may be, you know, musical artists. They may have a certain online business that is funded through Patreon, right? Because I think now Patreon allows you to sell merch through them, right? And you did Maja, cool. Appreciate that. You signed Patreon? Because that's cool. Shout out to it. Listen, y'all definitely need to sign up to the Patreon, because I am going to start putting up more exclusive content like I did before. All right? But when you have people who have certain hobbies, certain businesses, they'll sign up to these different websites and they'll get funded, you know, to help them do what they're doing, right? You have people that have podcasts, right? They have podcasts. There are people who actually put their entire podcast on Patreon. They put their whole, like, they put all their content specifically there, right? Where you sign up in order to see it, right? So with OnlyFans, women are marketing themselves. They'll put up promos on Instagram, because they were literally doing this stuff that they're doing on OnlyFans. They were doing it on Patreon. No, they were doing it on Instagram for free. And Instagram is starting to see that they're not really making the same amount of money that an OnlyFans is making. So that has caused them to change their terms of service and try to sort of push OnlyFans out, because it's affecting them. This is why you're starting to see ads all over your Instagram. You never used to see that before, because they're trying to make money off of it. But you got the ladies on there, right? The scrippers, the out of work scrippers. Okay. You got the women who lost jobs. So the first thing they think of is to go to OnlyFans. And by the way, it's very easy for a lot of women. How you sign up? Okay, somebody put my Patreon link in the chat. If y'all want to sign up, go do that. Really appreciate that. Okay, here, I think it's where I'm at. You have women already doing it for free, right? Instagram has been losing money. And you got women who are out of work, who are decided to go to OnlyFans. They go straight there. That's stuff they've always wanted to do. Y'all got to understand. They've always wanted to do that. This is why you got Jordyn Woods, who I don't think she's broke. I don't think she's in need of money. She's hopping on OnlyFans because she's doing it for a self-esteem boost. That's what it is. It's to be a part of a trend. That's what it's about. It's about being part of a trend. All these blue check marks. Bella Thorne basically crashed OnlyFans because they're like, man, we got to pay her that amount of money. You know, it became a trend. It became an easy payday. So they had to go change their terms of service. But what happened is those dudes that were on, you know, this account and that account and that account, they probably took their money away from the smaller accounts and signed up to the blue check marks. And those other women were left stranded. And what's funny is that these women don't even respect these guys. And these guys are funding their lifestyle. And you got to understand, not only do they have like a membership, you can actually tip them. You can tip them money, so they're making money from the tips as well, right? But again, what happens is these women see this quick money coming in. They go and they get an expensive place to stay. They get an expensive car. They giving their boyfriend money. You know, helping them with his child support. You know, I know y'all seen a video. I know y'all seen a video of the female. She was like, she's like an adult star, and I believe she does OnlyFans as well, and she also does some friending on the side. She presented this dude with I think what, $20,000, something like that. She presented him with a bunch of cash, right, from what she was doing. You got a lot of stories like that. You got women that are in full-on relationships with household boys, and they're good. They're actually doing the filming. They're actually filming them doing what they're doing, right? And that's what's going on, man. And the thing is this, I'm indifferent to it. These women can do whatever they want to do, as long as they're not, harming themselves or anybody else. Listen, these women can do whatever they want to do. I'm in support of you doing what you want to do. I'm not here to judge nobody. I don't understand nobody's situation. But in a society where women are given priority, why do you first think to go to OnlyFans? That's the one question I've always had. Why do you think to go to OnlyFans instead of going different career paths? They roll out the red carpet for women, especially melanated women. They roll out the red carpet. It's because a lot of these women don't want to work no more. They want easy cash, and the easy cash is showing their assets. That's that easy cash. And they don't have to leave the house. But again, that's what they chose to do. I'm not here to tell them they can or can't do anything. I'm just saying, it's a lot tougher for men to get work, especially black men. But it's easier for these melanated women to maneuver and get work, and Caucasian women too. But look at what they're doing. If they have a nice body, you know what they're going to do? They want to show it off. Because I also think that they want to meet a rich dude, honestly. I think they would love to get them a rich sugar daddy, somebody that can take care of them and fund them. Because they're tired of working. They're tired of trying to be strong and independent. They want to be, taken care of and spoiled. And maybe they feel like this is a way for them to do that. And you got these guys that have fetishes to spend money on women. I mean, that's what you have to call it. If these guys are not only signing up for these sites, they're also tipping them money. They're also sending them stuff, buying them stuff, But I just would like to know what would make you just go straight there. It's like you don't have any plans. If certain things don't work, maybe you spend way too much money and you feel like you should make more, which is always an allure for
They get OnlyFans thinking they don't have to put work into it. Lazy mindset.
Right, Brandon? Appreciate it. What's good, T Malone? Yeah, and now Instagram has sort of stepped in and said no more. Your OnlyFans is not gonna use us to get rich, and not, do a deal. That's why you're seeing where they're changing their terms of service. Now OnlyFans, and I showed y'all the article, they're not gonna come out. Not OnlyFans, Instagram. I showed y'all a little bit of the article of the tweets from Instagram. They're not gonna directly say that they are taking pages down because of OnlyFans, but they're going to allude to certain links or certain hashtags that to them they've deemed not appropriate for their platform. Because just like what Snapchat did, and they're changing their terms of service, they don't want to be known as a X-rated platform. OnlyFans is reaping the rewards from the promotion of Instagram. Instagram is like, man, we trying to turn a profit. And y'all got all these women promoting y'all. We about to, in a subtle way, try to at least make an attempt to do something about that. But then come out and say, oh no, we're not against these women working. We're not against them working. We're just rewording our terms of service. Yeah, you're doing that because you're making the other people more money. And you're tired of that. You're tired of making those other people money. But Instagram, why don't you incentivize these women not to want to go to Instagram? Incentivize them. But they're not, because Instagram isn't making money like that. They're not. Yeah, Instagram, one thing I will say about Instagram, they are very consistent for the most part when it comes to their terms of service. Because people want to talk about Twitter and who they can take down or who they can't take down, their terms of service. I ain't never heard so many people talking about, you got to respect the terms of service in my life. Instagram, listen, if you go against their terms, they don't care who you are. Look at Lil Boosie. Didn't they ban him for the second time? Instagram does not care who you are. They will take down your particular page, especially if they feel like you're sending traffic to other websites that are making that website money, or you're making the platform look bad. They have done that across the board. They've been the only platform consistently to do that. Now, these other platforms, on the other hand, they have not. They have not been very consistent. They've allowed all types of debauchery on their platforms. At least Instagram has at least tried to address those things. But I think they're looking at their pockets and they're saying, well, we making them how much money? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh no. 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 We need to make sure that we keep that traffic here and get them to make us money. Again, that's why y'all see all those ads on their pages. That's why they will come to you as a Instagrammer. So if you're like an influencer, they'll come to you and say, hey, you want to buy an ad on our page? And we will put your page on timelines of people who don't even follow you. What they do. Even though a lot of these platforms, to a certain degree, are very unbalanced in how they treat people, Instagram has done, out of all the other ones, they've done more to say, hey, this is our terms of service and you cannot keep going against it. But I will tell you this, though. Instagram has shown themselves to be political. They have shown themselves to be biased when it comes to politics. They don't want people going against the narrative. And that's one of the main things that I have seen. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream on this Friday. Shout out to everybody that's here on this Friday afternoon.
Ain't Instagram owned by Facebook? Rolling on the floor.
Yeah, it is.
Laughing,
it is.
Rolling on the floor laughing. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, it is owned by Facebook, but it's ran by another group of people. The Facebook team doesn't run Instagram. Instagram pretty much runs itself, but it's owned by the same Mark Zuckerberg. But they have, different teams. You got the Facebook team, then you got the Instagram team. But they are owned by pretty much the same people. You know what, Brandon? It's a good thing you brought Clubhouse up, man. Let me tell y'all about Clubhouse. I have not yet used Clubhouse, but have y'all noticed that Clubhouse reminds you a lot of what y'all see on YouTube with like panels, but you got a bunch of these these empty head IG models, and you got these dudes trying to impress these women, so they want to get on there and argue with each other, make threats. Ain't about to do Nathan. They getting on, they trying to impress these women who can't even formulate coherent sentences or thoughts, but y'all on here trying to impress them. Bro, it don't take that much to impress them. They're insecure as fuck, bro. What's good, Miss Tech? Like the stream, people. Y'all trying to impress an unintelligent group of people. Y'all on here making yourselves look bad. You're ruining your own brands. Because what, you trying to fit in? And what's fun is that these celebrities get on there and they get, you know, clowned. And what's funny is that I haven't seen a lot of these Clubhouse clips, but I would love to see one of these celebrities hop up there on some bravado and just get absolutely flamed by just your average everyday dude. I would love to see that, because these celebrities need to be brought down a few. They really do. Right? Y'all getting on here trying to impress women who ain't gonna give you none anyway. That's the problem. Y'all impressing women who don't care, man. They thinking about, you know, getting that bag. They're thinking about being social climbers. They're not thinking about you roasting and going at this guy. You know, y'all dudes out here looking bad, man. Y'all looking as bad as these OnlyFans models that ain't getting no money. Doing jointly bad out here. They doing jointly bad out here. You know, I don't care how many these blue check marks try to DM message me in they feels upset about what I'm saying. Get off social media. How about that? Stop being political. And I won't have nothing to say then. Then you can say, well, damn, I'm not, you know. Anyway. Like the stream, people. Let's see. How long have I been talking? Y'all call in. All right. All right. See what y'all think about these women struggling out here, you know. And by the way, all these social media sites, if you're on Clubhouse, you really ain't got no life. I'm serious. I'm serious, man. How you have that much free time to be arguing with each other, arguing with other people on Clubhouse? Like, you especially if you're a celebrity, you're famous, you got money. Like, how in the world does it get to that point? Yo, you're live. What's up, man?
But on the topic, like with the OnlyFans situation, man, like yeah, it's definitely, bro. It's a trend, just like you said. Like it's crazy because like some, I want to say like 6 months back, I was like, you know, on Instagram, and the girl I used to date, she ended up on Instagram. I mean, she ended up on OnlyFans, and I was like, damn, I would have never even expected all that. But and I mean, just showing everything, and I'm just all like, yo. It's crazy, man. Like, I don't understand.
Black population lived in one part of the United States would make them.
Why they put themselves out there like that? Like, people don't forget
what's
things.
The point of blacks being a collective?
Yeah, I think that it's a trend. Also, is they feel like is the way to make a lot of money. But they gotta understand it's not gonna last, because you know you're competing with women who are more popular than you, who a lot of these guys would like to see more than that particular female. So what if they withdraw their money? There are probably guys out here subscribe to hundreds of pages. You know, you think this thing gonna stay that way? You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. But my whole thing is like, yo, where is the moral? Where is the moral like, you know, guidance for black women? Because I mean, when I seen that girl, bro, and I mean, I used to date that girl. I didn't never think she was like that, but you just never know. But when you just see like a female that you used to deal with, showing her pee print, you know, trying to get $1, bro. You just be like, yo, what? Something is really wrong with the morals of black women right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you got a lot of people who make excuses for them, and they defend their behavior. Like, as soon as you try to hold them accountable, they're gonna attack you because they don't want these women to do better. That's the problem. They got too many people willing to defend who they are now.
Wait, hey Jay, can you say it one more time? The black woman. How you say it? The black woman.
The what?
The black woman. How you say it? How you say it? How you
the black woman. Black woman. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But all right, bro. I'm gonna let somebody else call in.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
All right, no problem.
All right. Oh man. Yeah, this isn't just isolated to black women, because the articles I've seen, it's a lot of Caucasian women out here struggling on OnlyFans as well. They just getting left behind, you know. They getting left behind, man. You know, you extra average white women out here thumbing your nose at people. Yeah, nobody wants to buy your OnlyFans. How does that make you feel? They're going to write whole articles about it. That's why they're doing the articles, because the white women are complaining. They already get overlooked in the dating market. So they're getting overlooked on OnlyFans too. They're getting overlooked there too. So they got to go and get articles written about them. Save the extra average white women. Real night, what was your super chat? Hold on. Let me go. He said, one part. Real night, that would depend, bro. That would depend on the economics. Are black people doing good economically? If black people aren't doing good economically and they are a collective, then what's going to happen is change is going to come in the form of a white savior. But if black people are doing good and they've built a good infrastructure, then it could work. My thing is, the black people of today are not going to be able to do that because they're so dependent on other people to do for them, to think for them. So that's just not going to work. Yeah, I did hear about that, Roger. They did take a page down. I told y'all, Instagram don't care. They will take your shit down. They don't care. You promote OnlyFans and we find out and you're doing it over and over and over again. Oh, we gonna take action. They do not want you promoting OnlyFans on their platform. And if you are, then they're gonna find a way to either limit you or just take posts down or pages down, man. And I'm pretty sure they have dealt with it. I'm pretty sure they have dealt with it before. They've probably had posts taken down. That's why they put up a post for a few minutes and they'll take it right back down, because they know if Instagram finds out about it, Instagram is going to delete it. So that's why when you go to a certain female's page, she'll have like maybe 10 pictures up. It's because they have put up posts for a short amount of time and then take it down because they're promoting their OnlyFans or whatever with it. And if Instagram finds out about it, they'll take that post down because they don't want you. You know, they see OnlyFans as competition. They're not going to say it, but they see them as competition. But that's why they shouldn't be relying on OnlyFans. It's so easy for women to be successful nowadays, and they don't take advantage of that. What was the point of all these feminists? What's the point of all these woke-tivists on social media every single day crying about equality and crying about wanting to do what men do and be equal to men when you take those opportunities and you throw it away? I don't understand that. Well, that was a good point, Mellow Burr. You know? You got all these women on social media every day talking about sexism, talking about colorism, talking about all these isms, talking about they're being held back because of how they look. But you have all these opportunities that a lot of other, especially us as melanated men, we don't have those opportunities. We are left out in the cold on a lot of different things. We have to be creative. We have to do for self. Ain't nobody gonna help us do anything. They only care about one of us when a white police officer is involved. But other than that, we left to fend for ourselves. So we got to go out here and play sports. We got to go out here and find a way. Because we're not getting an easy ride nowhere. We're going to have to work hard for everything. If we want to be successful, the legal way, we got to work hard for everything we got. But you got a lot of these heifers out here struggling. They going straight to OnlyFans when all they have to do is just be black and female and show up at, when these, I'm not saying that every time, but you're going to get an opportunity. Education wise, job wise, you're going to have a foot in the door. You have these opportunities. Even Caucasian women look out for each other. They have opportunities. It's that these women don't care about those opportunities. They would rather just do the easiest, laziest thing they can to get that quick money. And what happens is they live off that quick money. They get used to it. But what happens when, those payments ain't going through? When these guys are not signing up like they were before, when you're having a drop off, because that's going to happen. Because if these blue check mark female celebrities keep signing up, these well-known Fashion Nova models, quote unquote, start going to OnlyFans, it's gonna dry up. Ain't enough simp money to go around. All right? Ain't enough simp money to go around. These guys are gonna have to cut ties with some of y'all. So what are these women fighting for? If they just gonna go and basically sell themselves on social media, what are they fighting for? Like, seriously, what are you fighting for? You can't be saying that we're holding you back. Ain't enough of that money to go around. Now, I know it's tax season. I know y'all waiting on, not only y'all waiting on that tax money, y'all waiting on that stimulus. A lot of y'all done got into new relationships because, the dude that you're with, and this goes back to the live stream I did yesterday, he knows that stimulus is coming. He knows that refund check is coming. So he's coming around. Have y'all noticed that people are starting to mend old relationships? Like you got the baby daddy trying to come back into the picture. Then you got this dude hooking up with women that they know they don't really like that, but they know that women is going to be loaded come later on this month or early next month. Now, again, there is money in women being on OnlyFans or even Instagram and showing themselves. There's a market for that. And I'm all for the market. I am a capitalist. Absolutely. And you have to be. Especially when nobody's going to give you anything. And I see these women's hustle. But these women got to understand, this is not going to be a long-term situation. It's going to come a point to where it's going to dry up because you're relying on these guys wanting to see pictures of you on OnlyFans. You're relying on that. You're not really doing anything else outside of that. You're not taking other things and building other hustles outside of that. You're not starting any ventures. You're just living off of that money instead of you utilizing that money to your benefit. Yo, you live. What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I saw the call-in number on the live chat. I just wanted to talk to y'all about something real quick.
Yeah, the topic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the way it works is like the reason why you would go straight to OnlyFans is because you gotta understand the way corporate America is set up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like corporate America is set up in a point where it's like you got a lot of black women working in corporate America,
Mm-hmm.
but the reason why they're really there is because that same corporate job is not gonna hire a black man to work with you. So what happens is you stay in these same jobs. You're not really making no money, and black women are starting to at least realize that. So what happens is you go straight to OnlyFans, man. Corporate America didn't do us no favors, man. I worked in corporate America for a decade. It didn't do us no favors, man. And it's set up in a way where I'm listening, brother. What's up?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just the way things are set up, man. You know, like it's just the way that the corporate money works, it's the way the revenue is generated in America, man. When it comes down to like resources to generate revenue, we're not close to none of that. We're not close to none of that at all. So it just, we get divided, and then that's how it works. But it really goes back to the reason why you would a woman would jump straight to OnlyFans would be because that corporate stuff ain't real, and you starting to realize that, and you're gonna make the same money for 10, 15 years, stay there. And you hear on the social media with the money that can come in with that, so you obviously gonna jump to that. It's a bigger issue, man. This country failed a lot of us, but we don't recognize it for what it is,
Don't put your
I like the show. I appreciate it.
comes to OnlyFans.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. And appreciate the call too. All right.
All right, brother.
Peace. Yeah. Corporate America definitely, I don't think it's for men at all. I think men from different groups have all said a lot of the same things about corporate America. They do not want masculine men, heterosexual men in any type of leadership positions, especially if he's white. Black too, but especially if he's white, male, straight. Nah. They want those guys pushed to the side. But if you come in and you're bending the knee and you're very you're willing to do whatever they tell you, you'll have a spot there, black men included. But a lot of men are saying the same thing about corporate America. It's just not for men at all. But as far as women is concerned, they fit right into corporate America. And I think a lot of modern day melanated women do too, because that's their mentality, is to compete and to sort of usurp men in a way in the leadership positions in corporate America. And I really wouldn't want to be a corporate guy anyway. I wouldn't fit in there. I think I could be in any type of environment if I wanted to, but I just would not have to. I don't want to have to put up with that every day. The office politics, I just don't want to have to put up with that every day. So shout out to the people who listen to me, follow me, who are in corporate America. My hat goes off to you, man. Y'all are out here. Y'all really working, because working in that environment has got to be some of the most stressful shit possible, man. And I just would not want to be in that situation, man. I really wouldn't. And have to deal with all the politics, because, man, it's only... telling you. You'd be in the right, and you'd be at the office all day long, right? You'd be at the office all day long. You wouldn't even be able to be at home much, because you'd be at the office working all day long, from the morning to it's dark outside. You still there. Yo, you're live. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Nothing much, man. What's going on?
Nothing much. Great show from yesterday, man.
Thanks, man.
With you and Solo.
Yeah, shout out to Solo.
I wanted to say, man. Definitely. I was going to say, man, with the OnlyFans girls and stuff, man, a lot of that stuff is goofy, man. A lot of these ladies, man, they selling their soul for $1, not realizing that when they get older, what else you going to be able to do? You know, that can't be your only skill. You still got to bring more to the table than that. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. It's sad, man. Because I'm almost 30 years old now, and 10, 15 years ago, women had more respect for themselves. They weren't out here like they are now, just acting like whores and sluts and not giving a damn. And the role models, it's no role models no more. Like how you talk about on previous shows. The women is just lost and confused, and you look up now. And you see all the women like they've been lied to. You see the Cardi B's, the Nicki Minaj's, Beyonce's. Yeah, they telling all these women to do all these things, and all of them are married. And so it's a lot of hypocrisy, man. It's a lot of hypocrisy. And a lot of these women, they need to realize, man, you got to switch it up. You got to do something different. Don't sell yourself short. You selling yourself pennies on the dollar, because once you get older, you don't get that youth back. And then you're gonna look up 40, 50 years later, 30 years later, you're going to be like, damn, I wasted all that time. I got no husband. I got no kids. Or maybe you might have kids, but you're going to be alone. And what type of life is that? It's crazy, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But they don't see it now because it live for the short term, not really the long term. And I think that's where their minds is, short term.
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't want to hold the line too much, man, but I appreciate all your work, man. Love what you do, and keep bringing that heat, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for the call, all right?
All right, man. Take it easy, Jay.
You too, man. All right. Shout out to him. And everybody else that's here. All right. And listen, I know there's a lot of, what's good, Ashley, I see you. Make sure y'all like the stream. I know there's a lot of women who are potentially thinking about making that move to OnlyFans. If that's something you choose to do, fine. But just understand what you want to do and how long you're going to do it. Because that can't be something that you're looking to do long term, because that's just not how long it may be. You never know. That site could crash. It could get a situation where the top % are getting a bigger revenue share. Like, they could actually do that. They could be cutting deals at OnlyFans to, basically be on contract. Meanwhile, you have to work for them tips and for those memberships. Instagram is not going to make it any easier for you to do that. And I showed y'all the tweets from Instagram trying to deny that they are putting policies into place slowly but surely to make sure that y'all don't send, traffic to other sites like OnlyFans that make a lot of money, probably more than they make. But you have to have a plan, how long you're gonna do it, what kind of content you're gonna put on there, how you're gonna promote it. Once you have all that into place, then you have a window, a timetable for how long you're gonna be on there and what you're gonna be doing. But if you're relying on it and you get to a point to where it starts to dry up slowly, man, you'll be like the rest of these women doing interviews talking about, I'm not making no money like that. Now, this is for the people that are either doing it or they want to make that leap. That's what you need to do. Like, don't just rely on it, because these guys may have a change of heart and say, wait a minute, why am I giving all these women this money and I ain't getting nothing in return? I ain't getting nothing in return. What am I doing? That could happen. And if the blue check mark heifers start to flood flood OnlyFans more and more, then the other women who are not as known, they're gonna get completely flushed out, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. But I do agree. Tracy, I agree with that. They should get a job because they can. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be that hard for them to get one. They probably have a master's degree, a doctorate. I'm pretty sure they have a bachelor's degree. They have all these degrees. I'm pretty sure it'd be very easy for them to get a job. Instagram. I keep saying Instagram. OnlyFans should not be the main option. If it is, it's because that's what you wanted to do. You've wanted to do it. But that shouldn't be the first thing you think about when you leave a job or you get fired from a job. Because that is a big leap from being somebody that works a regular job. You probably don't date a lot. You probably have never had a bunch of boyfriends, but you're willing to show any and everything on this particular platform. You know, you went from 0 to 100 quickly. You know? You done went there quickly. Yeah, they have all these degrees, man, and it's like, utilize them. Utilize those degrees, man. I'm pretty sure you have a ton of them. I'm pretty sure you can tell us, you know, all the great things you've done, all the education, all the traveling you've done, you know, how higher valued you are, you know. Yeah, I think it is laziness, man. That's the first thing you think of. Up and go to OnlyFans, and then I'm telling you, man, that you're gonna be looked at differently. That's just a warning. You're gonna be looked at differently. That's just the reality of it, because there are guys who may genuinely want to have relationships with you. They may genuinely view you as a woman of, you know, who's dateable, may even be marriage material. But when they see that you promoting the OnlyFans and what you putting on there, they're gonna be like, well, damn, is she a freak? Is she a slur? Yo, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? It's Dion from Minnesota.
What's going on? You say beyond Minnesota?
Yep.
What's
how you
up?
doing?
I'm good. I haven't seen your name before. That's why I had to say it the second time. Beyond Minnesota. Okay. What's going on?
Not much. I'm enjoying the show. Just wanted to say that I agree, and that a lot of these women are not thinking about what happens when OnlyFans shuts down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
They're not thinking about their children either, and what's going to happen to them when they see this stuff 5 to 10 years later.
Yeah. Well, they don't really care. I think some of them don't really even care. They in their mind, they're taking care of their kids, so their kids should be grateful. Which is never the way to go, because you can scar them for life, because they'll never be able to live that down. You may be okay with it, but they're not. They're not going to be.
No, I agree, because that woman's superhead, who's seeing her son? I mean, he has no social media because his mom's like this big whore that's all over the industry, you know?
Yeah.
So he does not show his face. You got to think about what he goes through. You have to think about their sons and what's going to happen to them when they try to get married, and, you know?
Yeah.
Like the previous person said, it's a lot of them are lazy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't think about those things, just their own, whatever they can do for themselves. You know?
Yeah, it's a shame, because we as black people have to do better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And black women, they get to step into rooms that black men can never walk into.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for them to not want to use that power correctly.
Right.
It's sad, you know?
Yeah, all this black girl magic, use it, you know?
Yeah, I have nieces, and I'm praying that they don't grow up and they don't want to follow in this trend that's popular. And I have nieces that are 17 and 18, and I'm hoping they're not, that I don't find them on an OnlyFans. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the world we're in is over-sexualized, and they're just saying, just do it, no one's going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but what happens when you try to get a job when this is all over, and then you can't?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not thinking about that either. That happens a lot when you try to leave, like, the sex industry and you can't get a job, you know?
Yeah, because that happens, because I tell you, it's not permanent. Like, it's not a long-term thing. They have to eventually go and do other things, you know?
Yeah, you know, you have to, because you can't work, you can't use your body forever. You get old, you know?
Yeah.
You get old, people's tastes change, and what you're doing, someone else is doing better than you, or they're prettier than you. You know, you can't keep running off to get this tightened, this fixed, and didn't a woman just die recently from a butt lift?
Yeah, yep. She went and got
and
an
she was
unnecessary
hot the way she was.
Yeah, and wanted a bigger butt. She said she wanted a bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch her. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I used to watch her, and I thought she was perfect. You know, and when the Americans told her no, she went to Colombia.
Yep.
The Colombians would do anything for money.
Yeah.
And now that woman's dead. Her kid is an orphan.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Daughter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we are not thinking in this world now, and now our children are going to suffer.
Yeah, and that's the part. A lot of these older adults are doing things for themselves, and they're not looking at the younger generation. They don't care about the younger generation. They don't care how the world is going to look 10, 20 years from now. They don't care.
No, as long as a woman gets her Birkin bag anyway,
Mm-hmm.
she can just not give it down.
Mm-hmm. And that's
and
all
it's
they
look. That a lot of women are brainwashed.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. I see some of their posts, and you could just tell there's nothing up there mentally. They're just following what other people are doing. There's nothing up there.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you for doing a great job. I've been a fan of yours for at least 3 years now. I started to watch you all the time.
All right.
So I want to thank you. I'm on all your channels. I'm proud of you. And just thank you for what you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you for watching and subscribing and staying tuned. Okay? All right?
Oh, I will. Yep.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
All right. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to the young lady there. That's for the people that saying, well, Jaye makes videos bashing women. Well, I have females that watch my videos a lot. You're just mad because they don't watch yours. And they for damn sure ain't about to come and run nothing over here. And those are facts. But salute to everybody here. We've covered a lot on this topic. Some good calls there. Hopefully y'all good on this Friday. Yo, what's up?
Hey, it's Mel. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, Mellow Bird. What's up with you?
I'm doing good. Just gonna piggyback off what the last caller said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't knock that these women are doing it, but it is bad for their self-esteem and future.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them talk about wanting to get high-paying jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's time to get a security clearance, just these guys can dig up in your past and see what you've been doing based on the information you give them. And a lot of those high security jobs where you get the clearance, they pay a lot. You're already eliminating yourself from that.
Yep.
So that's just them thinking too small. They're thinking too much in the moment and not about what opportunities they're losing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that short side. It's like, what can I do and get now? And what happened later. But that's just not how it works out here,
Mm-hmm. And just like you get a boyfriend in the future, and they find out, or someone tells them, or you tell them, you're done if they don't subscribe to that, or maybe they'll stick with you and just use you until they don't want you anymore. They just move on because they've already decided you're that person. So, if you're out there doing that, I don't knock it, get your money, but just understand you're putting your life at a really, really bad spot when you try to make your next move.
Yeah, and then that's why you just have to you got to understand the situation, the way the world is, and what you're trying to achieve, because we all have long-term goals, and what we do here today will affect us in the future.
Yes. Well, that was all I had to say. So,
all right. Well, Mellow Bird, appreciate the call. All right. Take care.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Good evening.
All right, bye. Shout out to Mellow Bird with the call in. All right. Salute to everybody that's here. Hopefully y'all going to the weekend with a clear mind. Y'all know I got a clear mind. Because of everything that's been going on, the mood has not been the best. But I do feel the closer and closer we get to the 20th, things are going to be clearer, almost like a prophecy. And I'm less and less stressed about it, or even though I was never stressed, but less and less sort of gray about it, and I'm more clear about it. I think that's how it should be, because things happen for a reason. And I feel like by this time next week, there will be more clarity out here. Y'all know what's funny? I see Biden is talking about $2,000 stimulus checks, even though Trump couldn't get that passed with the Republican Senate, right? So I wonder if the Republican Senate is going to approve those $2,000 stimulus checks. I have a funny feeling that that could come to pass. Maybe. That just shows you the type of games that are being played out here. So, yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, I'm feeling better and better every single day. Every single day we get closer to the tail end of this month. Everything is clear for me. And hopefully it's clear for all of you too. All of us are in control of our own destinies, We're in control of our situation. Nobody is in control of us except us. Nobody. Don't put OnlyFans on your resume. But we'll see, man. Maybe y'all will get them. Maybe the best thing this jackass could do is approve them $2,000 stimulus checks and allow these businesses to open. I don't even want, you wouldn't even have to send me a stimulus check. Open the businesses. You wouldn't even have to send anybody a stimulus check. Just let them open their businesses. Let them at least try to recover something from their businesses. And allow people to go to restaurants, to small mom and pop stores, and end this bullshit, man. Let people go back to work, man. Let the kids go back to school, man. These parents have been around their kids since March of last year. Open these businesses up. Let people go back to work. Let these women from OnlyFans be able to go back to their jobs. Because a lot of these women who are flocking to OnlyFans, it's because a lot of them, because of this situation that we in, they were let go from their jobs. So maybe if things open back up, they can go back to their jobs. Maybe. Yeah, open the strip clubs back up. Open the strip clubs back up, man. Well, they did that in San Diego. They defied the governor and say that the strip clubs can remain open. What are you doing? Let the strip clubs be open. Have these chicks go leave OnlyFans. I guarantee you. Because they enjoyed that interactions being in front of them guys at them clubs. They actually do, by the way. Look at this. Speaking of jackasses, Ty, I'm talking about OnlyFans. You see from the title, right? But you want to be a complete attention seeker because you ain't got nothing better to do. And I'm not crying about anything. But I think you're hurt for no reason, Ty. Are you allowing your woman to get on OnlyFans? You probably would. you got these guys, they'll let their girlfriends and wives do anything. Y'all saw that live stream I did the other day. Dudes is out here allowing a woman to cheat on them, and then when they confront them, the woman putting hands on them. Yeah, that is true, Ty. Yeah. Ty allows his girl to do whatever. That's why he's here in my chat room complaining like a female. Why y'all dudes come to my chat room complaining like women? Yeah, doer, man. It does give him feeling of power. Y'all come to my chat room always complaining about something. I can talk. This is my channel. I can talk what I want to. But obviously, you don't like it. Did I hit a nerve? Do you allow your woman to script or, entertain other men? You probably do. And I bet you he's a Democrat. Did you vote for Biden? Did you vote for Creepy Joe? Did you vote for Creepy Joe? There's talk that Joe may never get into the White House. Have y'all noticed that none of Joe Biden's belongings have been brought to the White House? None of it that I know of have been brought to the White House. They pushed back the inauguration rehearsal because there's a chance that this idiot may not ever get in the White House. And I will laugh my ass off if that occurs. I'm talking about this tiger. I think he voted for Joe Biden. Did you vote for Creepy Joe, sir? I'm going to stay on this topic of these beta males dating and paying these OnlyFans models. Now, did you vote for Creepy Slow Joe? Did you vote for him? I bet this guy has about 20 to 30 OnlyFans accounts he done signed up to right now. How many OnlyFans accounts are you signed up to, sir? How many women are you sponsoring? Which is question of the day. How many you sponsoring, nigga? How many of them are you sponsoring, nigga? Oh my God, man. How many accounts you sponsoring? Like 15? How many accounts you sponsor? Like 15? That's not the question. I want to know how many accounts you sponsoring. That's why you in your fields. Y'all know these dudes always come to my chat room in their fields. Y'all always come here in their fields, in my chat room. Y'all notice that? So you watch adult sites? Why? Don't you have a woman? Why are you watching adult sites if you have a woman? If you have a woman, why are you watching adult sites, sir? I'm not a Trump supporter, but I would say that I support Donald Trump over Joe Biden any day of the week. Even though I'm not a Republican, I'm a centrist. But I would never in my life support anybody like that. And if you don't like it, you ain't got to be here. Because I'm going to take subtle jabs at Joe Biden every chance I get. He doesn't. You tell me about all these adult sites that you were on and no woman in sight. Ew, man. Well, shout out to everybody that's here, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I don't know. What is with these male attention slurs? What is with these male attention slurs? Always one male attention slur that wants to come out of left field, that want to come in your chat room and talk shit. Let me tell you something. If you talk shit to me, I'm going to talk shit to you. If I feel like it. Or I could just kick you out of the chat room. But I'm going to talk a little shit and I'm going to send you on your way. But yeah, every opportunity I get, I'm going to take a jab at Joe Biden. Creepy, sleepy Joe Biden. I'm gonna take a jab. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. But salute to y'all on this Good Friday. Hopefully y'all doing good. It's kind of rainy here. It's kind of rainy here. It's kind of rainy here. This dude telling me about, instead of telling me you have a woman, you telling me you on adult sites. Bro, I don't want to know all that TMI. You know? But salute to everybody that's here. That's it for me, man. Make sure y'all go and follow me, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All right? Shout out to the people that donated. If you want to subscribe to the Patreon, I suggest you do that. I will be putting some content up there. And hopefully y'all watch it and like it there too. I'll put up more as much as y'all. The more y'all watch it, the more content I put on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I came across a video. Of a black female on a video on WorldStar. She was talking about how she was wanted to go sleep with this white boy. She said, in her words, she was gonna give him some, right? So she went to his house. Now this dude lives with his mother. Okay, so you went to the house of this Caucasian dude that lives with his mother, and you was gonna give him some, but apparently his mother noticed that something was wrong with her. And come to find out, the dude comes back and asks her was something wrong with her because her lace front wig was falling off. Her lace front wig was falling off while she was trying to sleep with this Caucasian boy. All right. That is the definition of embarrassment. Why do black women always embarrass themselves like that? Tell these embarrassing stories about trying to get with these Caucasian dudes. And they put it out here as if they think that's funny. No, that's sad. That's sad. And I guess you thought because he's white that it wouldn't hurt as much, but you don't think that he's going to clown you in front of other people? Oh, not in front of other people. He's going to clown you to other people? I saw that. That's what I say, man. I may have to go to Patreon with that one, man. That's embarrassing. You humiliating. Why do black women humiliate themselves? Do you know how many live streams I have did about black women humiliating themselves with their I dated a white guy stories that they be telling? It's like, man, the worship is real. That's all I have to say, man. The worship is real, man. All right. But shout out to everybody that's here, man. Salute to y'all. What's good, Vern? I see you. About to sign off, Vern. All right. Y'all take care, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Hey, I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be Monday, maybe. And yeah, man, look out for some content to be put up this weekend. And yeah, man, I'm gonna start to get it going back on Patreon. Entertaining y'all with some of the entertaining stuff I've come across on social media, man. I've come across some funny shit, man. The embarrassment, the humiliation these people putting themselves through, it's crazy. But I'll see y'all next one. Y'all take care. Shout out to TW. I appreciate the cash app, bro. All right. Y'all have a good weekend.